RBI policy is due in just a couple of hours from now. Latha joins in to tell us what her editor's take is on what the market should be prepared for. Latha, good morning.
Good morning. Well, as you said, it is going to be a status quo on rates. On stance, it's a small minority that's expecting a change and perhaps they are going to be disappointed. But it is below the stance or outside the stance that people will watch out for. Is there a warning or at least preparing of the markets for a change in stance that the governor is hinting at in the post-policy press conference? The press conference is likely to be more important. The talk of the RBI is more important than the walk because, both stance and rates are not expected to change. So is he preparing the markets? So will the tone be like, people aren't expecting it to be dovish, but neutral to dovish rather than neutral to hawkish is the expectation. How they parse the global environment will be important. I guess it's a moving scene, but we just had the expert telling us that maybe the jobs data was not as weak as the market made it out to be. It was the yen carry trade unwinding. So the RBI, as someone who has perhaps more knowledge on these issues, an insight because they keep meeting global central bankers more often. How do they parse the global environment will be watched. So it's really this tone. Will it be neutral to dovish is what the market will watch out for. There are these outer elements, the war for deposits, and that is going to get accentuated because of the higher liquidity coverage requirements. That will be closely watched, whether the Reserve Bank will want to postpone it, dilute it, hint something about it. As well, you noticed how the MFI, microfinance and small loan numbers have been coming. So, anything on the stressed loans part, credit card loans, unsecured loans, MFI loans, microfinance loans, all those, especially if you looked at the fusion results. So you will perhaps expect some statement from the Reserve Bank on that.
All right, Latha, thank you very much for that. So a lot of global chatter will find its way in that Q&A back and forth with the governor. Thank you for running us through that quick setup preview.